Hey everybody, welcome to another segment of the Show Extravaganza with WDATE. We discuss all things entertainment. And what?
Not today. Yes sir, what?
What was I about to say? Okay, so, as you know, I said I did acknowledge that I wasn't sure about the black Captain America ever being created, but I finally did my research, everyone. I did my research. Don't be disappointed. Don't be disappointed. Yes, I should be on top of these things. I get it. Yes, I'm into comics. Yes, I'm into sci-fi. I'm into horror. I got a lot of things going on. But I have to give credit. Well, first, let me play what I said because I left it open to where I wouldn't be in manifest error. This is what I said. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. My extensive search in comics hasn't really gone that far in knowing whether or not if there is truly an African-American Captain America in comics. I would y'all leave a comment for us at the bottom and let me know if they have done that in comics, if they have experimented with that, or taken a chance with that. Possibly they have. I mean, we have a lot of black heroes in comics that are doing really, really well in both the comic book side of the genre and the cinema. All right, so that's what I said. I wasn't sure, and if you knew, if you had any information, leave us a comment at the bottom. That's what I said. So I want to actually give some credit to Carl Lumley. Lumley, that's the actor's name. He did a great job being I want to say the Black Panther, but no, it's the Black Captain America. And here's a little bit about the Black Captain America, which is pretty cool. He was created in 2003, so that's why I didn't hear about him, because I wasn't following Captain America at that particular time. Okay, so he was created in the story around wartime of World War II, and I believe a colonel and a doctor was testing out. They were wanting to bring back the super soldier serum, so they tested it on over 300 black militant soldiers, and most of them passed away. He was one of the survivors. And he got caught by the Germans, and they used him. And then once he was released from Germany, or he escaped with some help, from what I understand from doing a little bit of research and reading, he got arrested by the U.S. military court-martial because he had stolen the Captain America costume. That's very typical because that's. You know, unfortunately, that's realistic when you're talking about now an African American, right?
Right. Now, my summary of everything he just said: we mess up, we all mess up, we mess up. This messes up, this messes up. He messed up, I mess up. The stylist obviously messed up on my hair. Anyway, so when we mess up, we'll come back and say we messed up. We'll get it right.
Yeah, I'm also finding out a lot about the genre that I'm in, you know, because it's so vast. And I'm finding out a lot. I'm gonna come back to it because there's some more information about some other characters that have taken my interest, has stolen my interest. Yes, so I'm learning as you learn, I'm learning. But there's a lot of writers and artists across the Marvel and DC.
And glad you said learn. Yeah. Glad you said learn. I'm about to piggyback big time on that word. We all learn. And y'all about to learn today. On the previous episode that he is correcting himself on, I'm going to make a correction, a somewhat correction myself, regarding what I said on the previous show about people not liking the color of the new character of the new Brave New World movie, Captain America. Okay. So I was throwing a big hint.
Wait, you heard somebody did... now, I want to get back to this. You heard that someone did not like the color of...
Oh, people losing their mind on social media about the color change.
So they're not aware. They're not aware that that there was a black Captain America created in 2003 in comics.
Right.
And that's what they're portraying. Isaiah Bradley is the name of the character that played Captain Bradley.
So we learned something, and they're gonna learn something beginning today. Okay. So I threw y'all a big hint and a clue about there's a character, a entity, or individual much, much bigger. And notice I said much, much bigger than this guy. The previous show, I made a big mistake. I used a pronoun and an adverb back to back, which is against, it's grammar English blasphemy. I said way more better. That's my mistake. You ain't supposed to say way more better. So now I'm going to say the guy who I was referring to is far bigger, far more powerful than this guy. Let's give you a hint starting with this. For example, is Hollywood, by changing his color, and an early indication of what's to come with another powerful figure, far more powerful than him, and one hint I've given you, and also we both like, we both like black olives. So wrap your minds with what I'm saying. The prelude of a color change of some of these characters might be leading to black olives, hair of wool. What?
Yeah, what?
What?
So, before I move on, there's something that I wanted to expound on, or actually I had a concern about the movie Captain America that I didn't have a chance to get out. I want to get this off my mind. Okay, so as a villain in the movie, I was completely confused of who I was looking at. This greenish, bluish guy that had the brains hanging off his head, seemed like. Here's a picture of him. Right? Yeah, so kind of find out that was supposed to be the leader. Here's a picture of the leader. Now, why these guys up in Marvel and Disney, why did they decide to make the leader look like that? And they didn't call him the leader in the movie. They called him the buyer. Where did that come from? Hey, before I comment any more on that, I better do some research on the buyer. Maybe there's some history there in comics, something I don't know about. Again, not quite a follower of Captain America, but I did go see the movie. I give it a 6.5, close to a 7 rating on my charts, and that's about as I think everybody did a pretty good job with it. It was not a bad movie, and again, Carl, you did a great job representing the first black Captain America that I wasn't aware of. I wasn't informed. They did not send me a memo or an email about this black Captain America. I'm supposed to be involved. They supposed to tell me when you come out with a black Captain America back in 2003.
And we're going to tell y'all what black olives refer to. Black olives. Black olives. What?
There you go. So, our next thing, I have something for what? That I want to go over with. This is another section of, guess what? A nostalgic moment, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Yes, a nostalgic moment. Here we go. Real quick. Hello, Mr. Cantone. I'd like for you to meet my friend, Mr. Quick. Oh, is that quick as in fast? No, that's quick to whip somebody's. Oh, you mean how you might get your whipped quick?
What?
What you think? What you think? Just give it a wild guess. What? Wild guess.
What I said before?
Three guesses. What? 3 guesses.
One. Friday, part 4.
Friday, part 4. No.
I Am Legend 17.
Wrong. You got one more.
Trading Places 2.
Wrong. It is. Here you go. You might be in shock, my boy. It is Harlem Nights.
Oh, man.
Eddie Murphy.
Red Fox. Delory. Della Reese. Eddie Murphy. Richard Pryor. The great Richard Pryor. God bless the dead. Red Fox, Richard Pryor. Yes, sir.
Remember, you might get your ass whipped quick. That is classic. Come on now. That is classic. All right.
Sugar, he shot my pinky toe. Boy, that motherfucker shot my pinky toe.
Yep. That was one of the greatest moments of that movie. Absolutely. But we thank you for tuning in to the show extravaganza. And thanks for viewing us. Hey, listen, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we appreciate you. Remember, turn up that intelligence. Be safe out there. Use common sense. And we'll see you next time on the show extravaganza. We discuss all things entertainment. Oh, and by the way, government. And I know sometimes we bring up a little bit of politics as entertainment because politics is entertaining.
Right.
Okay? And the entertaining part about what I'm about to show you is this. The bipartisanship of our government, what? It's getting out of control. It's getting out of hand.
Oh yeah.
You know, when you have a president of any side, you got to show an inkling of respect for your leader. Even if you disagree with whatever you're disagreeing with, show a little bit of respect. Come on. Democrats, you got to tighten up. So don't be all in your feelings. Be professional. Democrats, Republicans, all of you got to remember the entire world is watching what our government is doing.
And to be clear, we stand neutral.
We
look over here, we find right and wrong. We look over here, we find right and wrong.
I'm just covering topic. I stay on topic. I poke fun at it. We have fun with it. It's not about who voted for what. I know the scripture says, put no trust in man. So I don't put no trust in man. You can do whatever you want. But until there's a leader that can look out for all our interests in the country, rather not just districtly, not just regionally, not just statewide. I mean, that's what your mayors and governors are for. But when that leader comes along, we'll let you know. We'll tell you. You'll know. So, you'll recognize it. But until then, until you get the lobbyists out of D.C., until you get profit out of the world, until you get rid of the monetary system, okay? Until when U.S. stop being a business, when all the major superpowers are no longer a business and they care about the well-being and survival of mankind, what's best for humankind, then we can talk about politics, leaders, who you voted for, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to do. But right now isn't the time for that. They're fulfilling scripture. But let me get back to what I was saying.
Last thing, we stand and support a country that's based on common sense and, most importantly, what God likes.
Yes, I like an economy-based system. A smart system. But anyway, I don't want to get into that right now. What I'm saying is, look, just check out this reaction to the president talking. I don't care who's filling that seat. Let's show the world that we have a little bit of respect for any individual that we can call our commander-in-chief that's running this country. Check this video out.
Big numbers and won counties in our country. Our country, 2,700 to 525. On a map that reads almost complete.
Yes, that's right. They had to walk out one of the representatives of the House, that makes up Congress. Congress is made up of the Senate and the House of Representatives, right? They had to walk one of them out. With a marshal had to walk one of them out. And then you started seeing bits and pieces of people peeling off on the Democratic side, just walking out while your president was speaking. Again,
childish.
You can disagree with whoever fills the White House, the seat of the White House. You can say with any conspiracy behind what you're saying, you can say that it's not real, it's fake, it's falsified, whatever, but still show that some integrity. We are still the United States of America, people. The world is watching. Let's use some common sense intelligence and say, this isn't the time to show our behinds and show how ignorant that we can be. Ignorant is easy to do.
Right. Despite the obvious contradiction and hypocrisy, that's childish what you're saying. That's childish.
Ignorance is easy.
What they talking about?
It's easy to be mad. It's easy to be angry.
childish.
Let's show how intelligent we are. Let's show how patient we are. Let's show our wisdom. Let our wisdom shine. Anyway, that's the end of this segment. I'm going to let you guys go on that note. I don't know where Tayu is. Anyway, Tayu, where the heck?
Tayu!
Where are you, Tayu? Take us up out of here, all right?
Tayu!
There you go. Take us up out of here. And we'll see y'all later.
Play back for 3. 3. Deck 1 with 3, 2, 3. Now play back to 3. Deck 1 with 3, 2. Deck 1 with 3, 2. Now deck 1 with 3, 2. Deck 1 with 3, 2, 3. Now play back to 3, 3. Deck 1 with 3, 3. Crush master. 3. Deck 1 with 3, 2, 3. Now play back to Crush master.